Folks, we got a red dot. Welcome back to Akron's in Northeast Ohio's fastest and hottest growing show. 3:30 to go. I'm your host, Hank, and I'm coming to you live. And we are at Barnett's Tree Service, located in the Portage Lakes area. We're right by Manchester Road.
Correct.
Which road is this? Portage Lakes Drive?
Portage Lakes Drive and the corner of Manchester Road, right across from the brand new Coventry High School.
And I'm here with Bruce, everybody. This is Bruce Barnett, okay? So Bruce we've had on the show before, but right now, Bruce, just kind of remind us about Barnett's Tree Service and say whatever it is that you want to start with.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. And I'd like to say thank you to everybody for past, future, present work. We do work all winter long. Right now, of course, it is firewood season. So we're here at my commercial property to show you how we manage to take large pieces of wood, split it down, and split it even smaller. We're also going to show you how we stack our wood in our bins. A lot of other places really don't stack their wood to get a true measurement. All of our bins are a quarter of a cord of wood. So in other words, 4 of the bins would equal out a full cord of wood. The price of the bins, pickup only, is $60. We are open Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday a half a day. But please call the number of 330-644-1553, and we'll always have somebody here available or try to meet up with you at a certain time. Once again, we do work all winter, so always a free estimate. Please give us a call. What we're going to do now is go ahead and give you a demonstration how we knock a couple of these big logs down.
All right, show us how we do it.
Okay, start with this one right here. Let's start that up.
This is fascinating. So you can see the bigger splitter that's attached to that's what's called a skid steer, right? A skid steer. That splits the big log, the big tree portion. They pull these pieces over, and that brings it to the smaller splitter, and you can see they split that right here. And like Bruce said, then they crisscross stack them into the bins. Look at this, he's coming to the big one now. Coming around. Look at that.
Obviously, he's in a bad, naughty piece.
No, that's awesome.
Sometimes you do have to make an extra cut on the logs.
So, just give us an idea. How old do you think? How old was that tree?
That tree was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of around 75, 80 years old.
Okay.
It's a really big maple. As you can tell, we just split it. Let's just cut it down. It's very green. Once the wood seasons out a little bit, things get easier to split.
Sure. Yeah, so you can tell it's still wet.
It's very wet.
Yep.
Yeah. Let him try one more time.
Yeah. As he's as he's cutting it, you can actually see the sap coming right out. So now something like that, then, if it is too big like that and it's too wet, will you now take a chainsaw to it?
Sometimes we'll take a chainsaw to it, but if you let it sit for a good few months, it will season out a little bit and dry out,
okay,
to where it will split.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, just to be clear, the firewood that you're getting in these small quarter cords, that's all been seasoned.
Yes, all been seasoned.
Yep.
We have around our property everything kind of staged out. So in other words, we got some green wood at one end, seasoned wood at the other. What we try to do is kind of just move around the lot and make sure we got good seasoned wood for everybody.
All right.
We don't want anybody disappointed.
See, these guys are still over here doing the thing. Sorry if I'm jumping with the camera. I'm trying to catch everything.
As you can see how easy the more seasoned wood splits.
Oh, absolutely.
And that is actually oak right there that he's splitting right now.
Okay. When it comes to different hardwoods, is there any preference in terms of when people want to purchase something? Can they get like a specific kind of wood?
The thing that we try to do is make sure that every bin is full of nothing but hardwood.
Okay.
And it is a mixed match of cherry, oak, and maple.
Okay.
If somebody wanted a specific amount of oak or cherry, well, that's going to be a little bit more of a specialty order, but not that we can't handle that.
Sure.
So just let us know. And as I mentioned before, you can see how we're stacking our bin. We go one way, then we go the other way. So where a lot of other places, they just throw the wood in the bin, well, you're really not getting a true quarter cord. So when we stack it in, we go right about day high, and you know you got 32 cubic feet of wood.
Okay. All right, that sounds great. All right, let's wrap it up. So once again, tell us contact info. I see we got the phone number right behind you there.
Yes, sir. Barnett Tree, 330-644-1553. We're located at 1160 Portage Lakes Drive.
And I'm sure people are going to ask, do you have an option for any kind of delivery?
Yes, we do. We do offer delivery, and depending on where the location is, most deliveries average in between $30 to $60.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, folks. We're going to wrap it up here. Sarah's about to go live somewhere else in the Akron area. But once again, Barnett's Tree Service, located right across the street from Coventry High School on Portage Lakes Drive, right by Manchester Road. Just a stone's throw from one of our favorites, the Basement at the Lakes on Manchester Road. That's all I got, folks. We'll be live all day. We've got all kinds of coverage planned for you all throughout the Akron and Canton area and Wadsworth. Until then, I don't know where I'm going, but there ain't no sense of being late. We'll see you guys in a bit.